Hey, this is Christian Buckley with Collab Talk, and it's bright and early here in the U.S. Andy, what time is it there?
It's 20 to 3 in the afternoon here, and I'm down in London for everyone who's not aware where I am. Fresh back from Microsoft HQ down in Reading. So I just had an amazing morning, amazing meeting with so many people. I just love the fact that Microsoft are living and breathing all of their latest modern message. So yeah, I'm buzzing right now.
That's great. Well, it's we were just talking about. I've been over to the old location. I've not been to the new the London offices for the Microsoft offices, which are at Paddington over in
That's
that
right.
area.
Yeah. It's a really nice office, actually. It's where Nokia used to be. So, of course, for those that remember the old office, that was in Cardinal Place, just opposite Victoria Station. So, in the theme of being close to train stations, it's just by Paddington now. A lot of really nice coffee to be had in that building. And it's beautiful. Yeah, I love the place.
Well, it's a better location because of that of the express route to the airport and stuff right there to Paddington Station. But
Well, sure, yeah, you've got that with Heathrow. Plus, the other thing as well is, I don't know if you experience this, but every time around Victoria, there's always building works. There's always something blocked off. Paddington's just nice and easy to get through.
although I have to say that what I loved about this, so because I used to work with had a team when I was at Microsoft that was over at that location, and so I'd visit over there on a regular basis, and I loved staying at a hotel that was situated right next to Green Park and Hyde Park, and walk around Buckingham Palace down to the Microsoft office, and a little bit further walk, but down into the shopping district and stuff there in London. I mean, it was a great location. Not that I've stayed around Paddington as well. I've been there a lot to London, but there's great food all around there, and I used to run in Hyde Park, of course, and just a great location, a lot of fun to get over there. But besides being in London, I mean, so I know that we've been talking about what's going on at the European SharePoint Office 365 and Azure conference happening in Dublin, Ireland next week. And so I'm landing Sunday afternoon. There's a bunch of us that are coming over from SharePoint Saturday Vienna, and that's this weekend on the 11th, and it's going to be just a party train or a party plane, to a direct flight into Dublin. There's about 20 or 30 of us that are making that trip on, I think, 2 different flights. So we're there Sunday all week.
Bird, isn't it?
Yeah. There's what the 2 other SharePoint Saturdays going on in region. There's one in Oslo, and I know Jeff Teeper from Microsoft. There's a few other Microsoft people that are there in Oslo. And is there another SharePoint Saturday going on?
There is on Saturday, that's going to be in Lisbon.
Okay, that's right. There's the Lisbon one. Okay. So, that stuff is going great. So I'll be there all week. So you just told me you're not going to be there Monday first thing in the morning. When are you
Unfortunately, I'm not. So I've got to look after the chickens, right, for Nandos. Not really. I've got to look after the systems. Other people do that, right? So I'm flying out from London on Tuesday night. So I get there maybe about 9, 10 o'clock. And then you and I are going to be together for the Wednesday and Thursday. And I'm flying back home. For those who don't know, I live on the Isle of Man at the weekend, so I'm going to be jetting off. But I say jetting. This plane is so tiny. It's just a bit bigger than my car. It's like my car with wings, right? Like my 4x4. So I'm going back out Friday morning. But I'm so excited because, our community is small, but not really that small. I mean, it sounds like a bit of an oxymoron. It feels small every time we meet each other, which is quite often, but it's hugely displaced all over the place, isn't it? Now, ESPC is one of those places where I think the majority of people get together, and there's not just community, there's also from Microsoft. If we look at it, we have some really senior product group managers there. We've got the guys from OneDrive, so Stephen L. Rose and Jason is going to be there. Of course, we've got Jeff Teeper. The list goes on, right? It was a harder time to figure out who wasn't there than who was actually there.
Right. Well, it is the Europe's largest Microsoft-focused community event. I mean, it's a in-person event. Now, no, of course, we just wrapped up the Collab 365 event. That was, I think, technically the largest non-Microsoft event that's focused on the Microsoft technology. I think globally. I don't know what were the numbers on that. It was like huge. I think
Yeah, sure. It was over 5,600, I think,
wow.
that registered, and pretty much most people turned up. I mean, the great thing around it, we talked about the fact it's not Microsoft. You're absolutely right. It is the Club 365 community, emphasis on community. But we're really close to Microsoft. We're really close to the Redmond product group product managers. They are awesome, absolutely awesome, really supportive. Now, something that we did that was really new this time is we were approached by Joe Darko. So Dux Raymond Sai facilitated that with us. We had a conversation, and we did the first ever 24-hour live track for the MVP region. Well, I should say the region being North America Southeast, so Joe Darko's area. For those who don't know Joe, he's a really
awesome,
thinking guy, right? And he's just as good off camera as he is on camera. He's got such a natural vibrance to the guy. So we're really excited to work with him. We're probably going to do that again. I guess there's zero doubt that's going to happen.
That's a great idea.
It's brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Just getting that outreach.
Well, that's great. And so for those that are attending ESPC this next week, so while Andy's there the last 2 days, I'll be there the entire week. But we're both going to be spending a bunch of time together and over at the AvePoint booth. We're going to be interviewing people, a bunch of the other speakers, a bunch of MVPs that are there. I do have to say that every time I drive, I'm whatever location I'm in fact, there was a number of times that we're recording videos while I was on this AvePoint Red Bus tour down in South Africa for 3 weeks. Seeing Nandos, and we'd be like, "Hey, it's a Nandos!" So
that's the reaction I hope everyone has, right?
So they need to that's what we're gonna get. You're gonna get more and more call outs to that, the connection between Nandos and Andy, and then you'll be able to go in end of year and be like, "Hey, take a look at what I'm doing. I need that extra little financial bump there for all that promotion." But
one thing I will add is I can neither confirm nor deny the existence of the black card, because I get asked that all the time. But I'm sure if you Google it, you'll find all sorts of interesting answers. But yeah, it's not one that I can give. What I can say is there are, I think, 20, 30 Nandos in Ireland. So plenty around Dublin. So if you need your Nandos fixed, you're going to get that. I'm certainly going to be in there, right?
Well, excellent. Well, hey, I just, of course, don't want to jump into all of the various topics that we can just explore. I know that there are so many things that are happening. In fact, I've been sitting here this morning trying to get work done before I go grab my flight to Vienna. So I'm traveling this afternoon, doing an overnighter, which is always just so fantastic.
Yeah, you still look so youthful and young. How do you maintain this? I swear I have more grace than you, and we all know you're 20 years older than me, right?
Of course, yes. No, I think you know what? I am one of the technically one of the gray hairs in the SharePoint Office 365 community. I'm sometimes amazed. I go and look at somebody's like, "Hey, it's their birthday on Facebook," and I'm just like, "What the heck?" They're like, somebody's like 31, and I'm like, "Crap, I was." Graduated high school when you were born. Wow. Anyway.
You could get a big Mark Cashman beard on, right? Of course, he's trimmed it all off now. In fact, I was rubbing his face at SPS.
Well, see, that's the thing. I can't grow a full beard. I can do it like right here, but I get nothing up here. And so to answer that question, though, is like, how do I look so young? Is because I spent 12 years living in Seattle where there's no sun. And so
plenty of rain to moisturize the skin, though, right?
And moisturize. I do a lot of it's my daily ritual. So, yeah, it's and I prove one thing. My kids point out to me that that maturity doesn't necessarily come with age. Proven that. So, but hey, it's gonna be great seeing you. Looking forward to hanging out again. If you're at ESPC, definitely stop by and see. Andy and I will be hanging out a lot at the AvePoint booth and recording interviews.
That's right.
To us.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to what we want to do. It's not just communicate a great message from the speakers who are going to be there, community speakers, well-known MVPs, and also Microsoft Product Group. But we want you guys to come up and talk to us about your experience. The message is only so good as an understanding of how it's being received. So please come and chat with Christian and myself and say hello. We're really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Andy. I'll let you get back to your day. I got to go jump on another call. So I will see you in a few days.
It's been a pleasure, Christian. I'll see you soon.
All right. Talk to you later.